Hello everyone, thank you for watching our first video. This video is going to be a bit more of an in-depth tour on our personal Airbnb. So come on in, I'll show you around. Okay, so a couple of things. In the hall, you should always have some important information. Okay, so when a guest comes in, usually, and definitely nowadays, the first thing they want to know is the Wi-Fi. They don't want to be messing around, going around the back of the TV looking for the Wi-Fi. So the Wi-Fi should be displayed. Your contact details should be displayed if you are the manager. Obviously, if you're not the manager, the management company's details should be displayed. So if they have any problems or anything like that, they can call you easily. It's also great for direct bookings. Okay, so if you put a little message, if you just come closer, if you let them know, like, they can extend their stay, okay? Because you would be surprised, people that have never used Airbnb, or even people that have, like, sometimes they just forget that they can just extend where they are, and sometimes they'll book somewhere else, or sometimes they'll go on Airbnb and book your property, but then you have to give 20% to Airbnb. So always have either a link to your website where they can book directly, or your phone number and you can book them in directly, okay? It'll save you a lot of fees. Come on into the living room. Okay, so our living room is we've still got little bits and bobs that we want to make better, but we just had a new floor to match the fireplace. We have a nice big sofa over here. We have a chair over there because this house is for 6 people. Okay, it sleeps 6 people, so you have to make sure that you have enough room to fit 6 people. Now upstairs, we even have a couple of bean bags. So that if we ever did get any complaints, we never have, but if we did get any complaints and they said, you know, we can only fit 4 or 5 people, we can only seat 4 or 5 people, we'd just say, okay, well, we've got some bean bags upstairs just to make that extra space. And what we are going to do too is we're going to put a bench here, which is technically another 2 seats, but we're going to put a bench here. It's going to look better, and it's also another seat for someone. When we did the Airbnb, we were going to buy a smart TV and we were going to put it on the wall. But we had like 3 TVs that were perfectly fine. We put a Fire Stick in this one, and to be honest with you, that is a tip for anyone that's starting out with Airbnb, depending on what you want to do. But spending £500 on a smart TV, if you've already got stuff and you can save that £500, my advice would be, you know, if it looks okay, like, you don't need to go crazy. You don't need to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds if you don't want to. If you want it to be like the best of the best, and you want it to be upmarket, and you want to charge £400 a night somewhere, then yeah, it has to be spectacular. But it doesn't have to be like that all of the time. Okay? Into the dining room. Okay, so this table does fit 6 people. Okay, we've got it set up for 4, but we've just ordered a much bigger table, a much grander table. It's going to look much better. It's going to fill a room much better as well. We've had the new floor in here. We've had new floor all throughout in the dining room, in the living room, in the kitchen, all the way through, so it matches. And one top tip for you here, if you are running an Airbnb or anything like that, if you are thinking of putting flooring down, my advice would be either laminate or LVT, just because when you do have guests, there's a lot of spills, there's a lot of stains that go on the carpets if you've got carpets, and it's a nightmare to clean. And cleaners don't want that. They want to be able to come in, have a surface that they can clean easily, and it's just better for you. It helps you to keep it clean, less smells. It's just, if you're picking LVT or laminate. Okay, so this is our kitchen. We've got everything that you could possibly need in here. When you're doing Airbnb, you just need to make sure that you are catering for every type of person. So what I mean by that is you must have a lot of pots and pans, especially if you've got a big house. This sleeps 6. We have 6 plates, we have 6 bowls, 6 of everything, okay? And then we have lots and lots of pots and pans so where they can cook, because if people are coming in 6s, they need to be able to cook big meals, okay? So make sure that you're stocked up, don't skimp on that, okay? Another tip as well, if you can just come here, I just want to show you something. Under here, we have lots and lots of storage under there. Now, storage in an Airbnb is really important because there's always breaks with plates, breaks with bowls, knives and forks go missing, glasses get smashed. So you need to have things in the house in storage, because when a cleaner comes in, cleaners don't bring things with them. Cleaners don't bring plates. It needs to be here. So a cleaner can say, okay, something's been smashed. I can go into the storage, get a new glass and put it out, okay? So you need to make sure that you have storage, and you need to make sure that you have a key that you can lock it so that guests aren't going in and out, because believe me, they will do. Another tip with that is there will be broken plates, there will be broken bowls, okay? My advice would be, if there's a broken plate and a broken bowl, just let it go. Don't go to Airbnb and try and get refunded £2.50. For one, it's not worth your time. It takes time to get things refunded, and Airbnb takes time to respond. It's just not worth it. Another tip as well with that is that guests give you reviews. So if you're chasing a guest for £2.50 for a broken plate and they haven't given you a review yet, that might change a review into a 5-star, into a 2-star. And for the sake of £2 or £3, it's just not worth it at all. So let the little things slide, and it's all part of your Airbnb cost. If you're charging £150, £160 a night, if you're worried about broken plates or whatever, put £5 on the price, okay? Let's go upstairs. Okay, so this is a huge bathroom. It's a family bathroom, and that's what we advertise it at. We've got a shower over here, and we do have a bath here as well. We're actually getting a new bath and a new shower, so we're very excited about that. But yeah, everything that you need. Just make sure when you are stocking your bath, just make sure that you've got toiletries, make sure that you have a towel for each guest, and that's it. Nothing fancy, just make sure that you've got all the basics covered and you'll be fine. So at the minute we are actually staying here, but if we were decking this out for a guest, when they came in, they would have towels and hand towels on the bed, okay, ready made for them. So nothing fancy, just make sure that there's somewhere for people to get ready. There's a mirror, there's a seat over here. Just make sure there's somewhere for people to get ready. Make sure that you have storage like this, a nice bed, nice lamp, some pictures and paintings on the wall. Nothing fancy, just simple and neutral. Again, same kind of thing. Okay, second bedroom, neutral, somewhere for somebody to get ready. Wardrobe space, nice comfy bed, and that is all you need. So this little room, we don't actually advertise this as a bedroom, okay? So this is an office slash kid area, baby area, okay? We have a cot in there, we have a printer here, we have a computer here, and basically we are looking for in this house, what we go for is contractors and relocators. So contractors are workers, relocators are usually families. So we cater to workers with a nice office space, and we cater for families by having cots and some kids' toys in there, so it can be used as both rooms. And that's really fantastic for marketing, because we can market it as having an office, a cot room and a kids' playroom. Okay, so this is definitely my favourite room. We have this advertised as a bedroom now, but we have different plans that we're going to do with it. We may even put a projector on the wall back there and have it as a bedroom slash cinema room. It's just a nice big space, and there's lots that can be done here. When the guests come, the feedback that we get from guests is that they always fight over this room. So yeah, that is the tour of the house. Now, I know everybody likes to know the figures and how much rental and how much things make on Airbnb. So this house last year did really well for us. We put it on in March and we stopped renting this on Airbnb at the start of December. So it was around 8 months that we had this on here, and the figures last year were we made £23,000. That was before everything. That was gross. And then after Airbnb fees, cleaning fees, and bills, okay, our total profit came out to £16,500. So for the 8 months, just under 8 months, we made just over £2,000 profit, which is way more than what we would have made if we were on a normal rental. If this house was renting out normally, we'd maybe make 1,100, something like that. So we were mega happy with what this made last year. If it's something that you're thinking of doing, if you've got a house or you're a landlord and you're thinking about putting your house on Airbnb, drop me a message. I can walk you through anything. We can help you with it. We can set it up. We can furnish things. We can manage it for you. You can be as hands-on or as hands-off as you want. Or if you just want some simple advice on how to get things going, yeah, just give me a message. And yeah, please do give us a follow. We'll be making lots and lots of different content on property investing, property management, all that kind of stuff. Our company does 3 things. We source deals, we manage property on short lets, and we're also investors ourselves. So that's our three pieces of work that we do. So yeah, see you next time.